Namazondishura manje kundishura chekuti not shit. Aiwa apa ndo panonzi pakafamba Satan kuita 2-step mulife yangu. Yeah. Kana zvikubalansa mudara, kana zvikubalansa midzi achina kutomboedza kuti ta hapana kana zvikubalansa, hapana chikubuda. Kungodai dai Mthuli atora 2%. Kungodai dai.
Dara! It's the same plan, Dara. This say I want to ZANU. Tisu tinoronga kujamba maspika. Tentiripo. Timema atronga la speaking. Murura se. Unoziva on every year bribe at Denbangu. Why? Murura se.
Ana mari yangu iri munhu. Anongari mari yangu munhu. Pananongari kuti pizza pressure, ngoti pizza. Vanhu vagari kudzimba dzavo. Vanangamukira wazobvunza zvemapati. Gore rino ngati tavara kutaura pari munhu akafa kumara kwedu. Fanana kuti mbuya yokusaidu kwemukadzi. Poza zvite Christmas yakaifa even yangu huku dzachina dzitori neattitude. Hapana na huku irubva wabatika because vatroziva kuti pakaipa pamastreets. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to The Week with me, Comrade Fatso. And it's been another crazy one. ZANU PF has already endorsed ED for 2023. The ZRP are set to get body cameras, and Mthuli has found his way home to ZANU PF. But first, ZANU PF has endorsed ED Mnangagwa for 2023. Yes, ahead of their annual party conference this week, ZANU PF party structures, in a complete show of confidence, resoundingly confirmed that ED Mnangagwa was their preferred candidate for the 2023 elections. Just in case you got a little bit confused there, yes, it's still very much 2019, a good 3 years plus before the next elections. The only reason you'd confirm your support for someone this early before the elections is if they're doing such a terrible job and you're afraid to tell it to their face. But enough of us being haters. ED has had a pretty good year. Here's a run-through of some of his major achievements since August 2018. We have a new sexy and functional currency. All hail the ZWL. The cash crisis is a thing of the past. Money is flowing from the banks to the people, and from the people to the banks. Anyone who says otherwise is a broke hater. My haters are one. There's no congestion anymore. Remember how back in the day, in the mornings and the evenings, you'd be stuck in traffic? Well, ED has made that history, because to be stuck in traffic, you need fuel. Corrupt ministers are on the run. Under this new dispensation, we've seen countless ministers being arrested and locked up behind bars. Because the new dispensation says no to corruption. Unless you are Kuda Tagwire, of course, but what are friends for? Zimbabweans are back to being peace-loving people again. I mean, you still have a few misguided doctors and such who you'll find on the streets protesting for better working conditions and more via rides, but that's it. I remember a time when every Tom, Dick and Gizmo would take to the streets, but then my president changed all that. Douche. And people now think twice before voicing their concerns. We are very peaceful now. Zimbabwe is finally moving with the times. Yes, because the ZRP are set to get body cameras. The Perm Sec at the Ministry of Information, Nick Mangwana, recently said government is considering the use of police body cams. This will be used to film police operations. This will help change both the behavior of suspects and officers during operations. There are friendly countries happy to support the country in this. And we know who the friendly countries will be. China. And we know who will get the tenders. Your friends. And we know you won't use the body cams to monitor police brutality. No, you'll use it to live stream my demo from a police perspective. Imagine #OpenPoliceZW, filming with a smartphone in one hand and a baton stick beating a protester in another. Ndoinonzi technology, live per Twitter. Earlier this week, we were hit by the news that Mthuli, an independent presidential candidate in the 2018 elections, a musician and also a renowned sculptor, had joined ZANU PF. First of all, we'd like to clarify that we use the term independent candidate very loosely, because this is someone whose total votes amounted to 0.06% of the national vote, which funnily enough is the same percentage of actual orange juice in a cascade. Secondly, what do you mean has joined? Do you think we've forgotten how in 2005, Brian Mthuli, alongside Elliot Manyika, released the now infamous song Nora Nora, in which the lyrics go, Viva ZANU, ZANU nde Europa. Don't talk to us about joining. This man has been in ZANU PF. He was just pursuing a side project after his Mbira ensemble. Comrades, it's high time we sent a team of undercover investigators to South Africa to find out what's really happening. We need to get to the bottom of why South Africa is winning so much, because it's not making sense anymore. Atina Majeras. Okay, maybe a little bit, but First, it was the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Then, it was the Ice Hockey World Championship. Then, the Junior Ballet Championship. And now, they've won Miss Universe. It's only fair that they share the number of their Sangoma with us, because we need this more than they do, Sha. We can't even beat Botswana in Bora. In the craziest news of the week, a man was arrested because his dog was wearing an ED t-shirt. There was an uproar, but here at The Week, we agree, because that is definitely animal cruelty. The dog could not be reached for comment. He's currently in an undisclosed location, getting therapy, and is attempting to seek asylum. In this week's segment of Catch and Release, we heard that Priscilia Corruption Mupfumira was not mentally fit to stand trial. What does that even mean? How can she not be mentally fit to stand trial, but she was mentally fit to go to parliament and to loot NASA? Mental health is a serious issue affecting many people, so we don't expect you to use it as an excuse, Priscilla. This week, a shadowy ZANU PF affiliated organization put out a letter saying they wanted to deal with Bus Stop TV and Magamba Network for a photo that Bus Stop TV had shared. The photo showed a photoshopped ED as a model in Miss Universe. We applied to hold a demonstration that can turn into a vigil on Monday, 16 December 2019 at 3 Alan Wilson Drive, where Bus Stop TV, run under Motor Republic or Magamba Network, is housed. We expect 90 people. Below is a picture they posted on Twitter and Facebook. They edited a model's picture and inserted the face of the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. We condemn this behavior. They must explain or close. Here's some quick facts. 1. Bus Stop TV didn't create the photo, they merely shared it. 2. Bus Stop TV is not part of Magamba Network. It's an independent organization. 3. Why are you trying to stifle freedom of expression when there are bigger issues to deal with, like the doctors' salaries and the fact that half our nation is starving because of drought? All Bus Stop TV do is make people laugh, and they're very good at it. And here at Motor Republic, we provide space for young creatives and content creators. Why shut it down? The 16 days of activism against gender-based violence ended on the 10th of December, but that doesn't mean that our awareness should end too. The struggle for equality and against sexism is an everyday thing. If you want to stay woke about how the patriarchy works, then follow the dope new Undomesticated podcast on Instagram and YouTube. Thanks for joining us on The Week. Follow Magamba TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. This has been The Week. You have been the people. Thank you and futsek.